not getting no job. If you go get a job, they're going to take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're going to count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you got to say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
What, Ma? I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Ma. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8.
You gotta be broke so the government can help you.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like that's like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through?
If you don't do any of that, they're going to take my Section 8.
How?
And I'm
won't they be like?
Won't they be? You can go get yours at ease. You can go get a nice house.
No, they will look at that and be like, he's doing something and give me a bigger house, Ma. That's what you told me.
Where I'm gonna go? I don't have no job.
I can get off your Section 8 and apply for my own Section 8.
But if you do that, you're gonna have to go the hard way. It's gonna take a long.
So what? That's what I'm saying.
Wait a few months, get on Section 8, find you a nice apartment, go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
This is absolutely treasonous behavior. Here we have a conversation between a mother and son, and the son wants to do better for himself. He wants to go out, get a job, and earn a living. And the mother is 100% against it because she believes if he goes out and starts earning the income, I guess because they're living in the same household, that income will be accounted for, and she could potentially lose government benefits. This is why this program, Section 8, is so dangerous. Government assistance in general is so dangerous because it literally encourages people to be lazy. She's literally here trying to sabotage her son and wants him to be a generational Section 8 participant, all because she does not want to work. I mean, as far as I can see from the clip, she looks able-bodied. She doesn't even look that old, but she wants to sit up and mooch off the government because she doesn't want to go out and earn a living. And I mean, it's one thing to ruin your life. That's all fine and dandy, but to sabotage your own children with this type of handout mentality is really nasty work.
When I first heard of Section 8 and public assistance, it sounded like I hit the jackpot. Like, I'm finally here. I finally get to live a good life, rent-free. I get to keep my money in my pocket.
I just gotta pause it really quick. Imagine getting on Section 8 and speaking of it as if it's like you hit the mega millions.
Because I get my rent paid. Little did I know that it would ruin my life. I got Section 8 after I had my second child. I applied to all these wait lists and I finally got it. And I got to choose the neighborhood I wanted to live in. I got to pick the house that I wanted to live in as long as it fit the budget. I got to choose how many bedrooms that I got. It was so wonderful. At that time, I didn't know that my then boyfriend, who already had a felony, would not be able to live with me anymore. So now, us living together had to be a secret. When it was time for inspection, I was hiding his shoes and hiding his clothes and hiding his belongings so that they wouldn't know that there was a man living with me.
Just another one of the many downfalls when you're on these type of government programs. It literally encourages broken families. It encourages single mother households. And now you have a situation where you have children who grow up without a father present in the home. Again, this is the deal that Some people think it's great. And it's truly, truly sad because in the end, the children suffer the most. As we've seen in the previous clip, release, that young man was trying to reject that poverty mindset. He wanted to go out and do more, but yet his mother was trying to brainwash and sabotage him to stay stuck and dependent on the system.
which caused tension. It caused, some resentment, and I'll talk about that later. But at that time, I didn't know how it was causing a separation between us. But we did it. Um, you hear a knock at the door, and you wondered if it's management or maintenance or somebody who gonna see him there. So again, we would hide and sneak around and make it seem like he didn't live there. And then it became one of those things that you don't live here. You can't even be on a lease. Not seeing how it would later on tear our family apart in many ways.
Imagine being a grown man and you have to sneak around, make sure the curtains are pulled. When you walk outside the house, you gotta uh, hopefully that no one sees you from management. Again, these are the things that people never really discuss when they talk about these Section 8 and government assistance programs. When you're taking handouts, you have to abide by the rules set in place by the government. And you can see how initially she thought it was great. She thought she hit the mega millions, um, not having to pay rent or reduce rent. But she quickly started to realize the toll and the effect that it was taking on her family.
So this is the part 2 on how Section 8 is a trap. Section 8 keep you with a mindset, this little poverty mindset. Instantly after we moved into this place, because it's got more residents that are Section 8 based, everybody looking at us like, ooh, how she got a man living with her? So they ready to tell, and they did, because they see a man and they automatically know that, oh, she gotta have Section 8 if she out here, because we all got Section 8, and if she got Section 8, she not supposed to have no man living with her. Period. Nobody even know the situation. They don't even know. It's just that knowing that you black and you got Section 8, you shouldn't be having no man live with you. Period. You should be a single mom, broke down, no family, baby daddy problems, all of that kind of stuff. So
It's that crab in a barrel mentality.
we had people calling the office on us left and right. Oh, he there now. Next thing you know, here come maintenance knocking at the door. How can I help you? Oh, we was no, you wasn't. You just want to be nosy and see what you can see. So here we go with this. Here we go with the nosy neighbors. Everybody want to be messy. Everybody want to tell, because they don't want you to have nothing that they don't have. And if they man can't come over, they man can't live with them, then your man shouldn't be living with you. Huh. That was just the beginning. Okay, because it's so much more where that comes from. So let's keep on going. Okay. They do the certifications or recertifications, whatever you want to call them. Now they want all your business. They want to know what kind of drawers you wear, what size they is, how much you pay for. They want to know everything. Don't leave nothing out, because now they finna threaten you and tell you if you leave something out, you committing fraud, and all of this stuff. It just keeps you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. And mind you, the more money you make, the more your rent is going to go up. The more you're not going to you're going to lose your qualifications to have rent anyway. So now, before you had Section 8, you had a $560 rent that you could afford even on a bad day. Now you in an apartment that's $1,200 and you lose your Section 8. Now you got to pay $1,200 and you're going to have to move. All of these things that you're like, oh my God, I don't want to lose my Section 8. Oh my God, I don't want my rent to go up neither, because if my rent go up, then there go my whole, I'm working all these hours. I'm gonna have to pay more rent, and it's just a bunch of stuff. So now you want to keep it safe. You want to stay within the income requirements, but yet this I'm running out of time. Follow me for part 3.
Long story short, here, it's essentially a trap. You make an agreement with the government to stay broke again. And then the individuals that you're living around, they have a crab in a barrel mentality. They want everyone to be stuck like them. Just like she said, anything you do, everyone is going to be watching your every move and reporting and telling. It's just not a conducive environment to bring a family up. And again, the main the people who suffer the most of this is the children. The children suffer the most because now it encourages broken families, and it encourages children to have a handout mentality and to think it's normal for other people to take care of your responsibilities. This is why it's so dangerous, and this is why these programs definitely need to be reduced and cut back, especially for able-bodied individuals who knowingly chose to have children that they could not afford. Now, we all, it's nothing wrong with these programs. Um, Again, we know life is tough. You're down on your luck, fine. But you have a lot of people who are abusing the system, as we definitely seen in that first clip. And they develop a mindset where they're okay with someone else feeding them, someone else um, providing housing for the rest of their life. It's just a dangerous mentality to have. And it's something that something really needs to be done with it. And that's why I'm really happy that I'm seeing a lot of changes with cutbacks with these programs as far as EBT, no junk food. They need to add seafood, they need to add crabs, lobster, all that stuff should be banned. You should not be able to live um, high life on the taxpayers' dollars.
Dude, I want out of Section 8. Don't nobody want to be on this motherfucker for 40 years. I've gained the most anxiety from being on Section 8. Every time I receive an email or I open up my mail and it has something to do with Section 8, I start getting a panic attack because they are just so in your pockets. Yeah, it's good, but at the same time, the more money you're making, the more they're taking from you, and they don't care about any other bills you have. The only way to really escape this shit is through TikTok. Oh my gosh. And then it's like people want to call you lazy and say like you're taking from the government, but it's like, bro, like I'll do the jobs. Like I'll work 3 jobs if I could, but they're gonna take all my fucking money the more I make. So what the fuck? This is a crazy cycle.
No, the way you escape this cycle is not to make poor decisions and continue to have children that you know you cannot afford. That's what gets a lot of people jammed up. And also, you have to focus on trying to better yourself and getting some type of skill or trade so you can make more money so you can be able to afford rent. Not saying that it's easy, but you got to do what you got to do. But let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about Section 8? Do you believe it's a trap? Do you believe it keeps people stagnant in life? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.